Hey guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone. How you guys doing? Today we're going to be taking a look at another bumper case. As I mentioned in my last video, Tone has been favoring bumper cases a lot ever since I got my white iPhone because it is just so gosh darn pretty. I can't bring myself to cover it up. So I've been rocking a lot of bumper cases lately. This one is coming to us from SW Box. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with SW Box. They make some, other products that have been reviewed here on YouTube before, including the glass backplates, as well as a few other products that people have had here on YouTube. And they also make these bumper cases, which are basically knockoff Apple bumpers. The difference between these and the Apple bumpers, I have my Apple bumpers right here. The difference between these Apple bumpers and these bumpers from SW Box is, number one, the price. The Apple bumpers retail at $29.99. I'm sure you guys know that already. The bumpers here we have here from SW Box come in at $4.20. So they are significantly cheaper. You could actually buy 6 of these for the price of one Apple bumper. So we're going to check it out today, and we're going to see if it's, is it any good? Is it comparable in quality to the Apple bumper? Let's pop it open and check it out. So let's go ahead, pull it out of the package here. Be trying to be careful without ripping the back of cardboard off. I always try and keep one side of the cardboard attached. I know, I'm a little weird. And here we have the actual bumper from SW Box itself. Now just for comparison purposes, I'm going to grab my white bumper and we'll rock these side by side. You guys can check them out. So here you go. We have the SW Box and the Apple bumper. As you can see, the bumper from SW Box is slightly slimmer than its Apple brother or sister, whichever one you want to call it. So we'll take a look at the cutouts first. Here on the side you have the vibrate switch as well as the volume rocker. As you can see, the vibrate switch on the SW Box one is very slightly larger than the cutout on the Apple bumper. It's also slightly slimmer. One thing you're going to notice with these SW Box bumpers is they aren't quite as thick as the Apple bumpers. They're a little bit slimmer. Also a little bit more flexible than the Apple bumpers. Just a little slimmer. A little bit not as high quality. You can tell holding it in your hand that the quality is not quite as high as the Apple bumper. But in no way are they bad. They're certainly not bad bumpers. There is a little bit of flash on them, but not real bad. So taking a look at the bottom dock connector area, as you can see again, it is very slightly slimmer. And the cutout for the Apple 30-pin connector is actually slightly larger on the SW Box version than it is on the official Apple bumper. So let's go ahead and throw it on the phone and check it out. Let's see what it looks like. So with all my bumpers, I like to start at the top, then put the other side in with the vibrate switch, and then pop the bottom right-hand corner over. Just like so. Kind of massage it into place a little bit. Make sure it's connected, or make sure it's seated all the way around. There isn't any issues with it not sitting properly. There we go. Cool beans, we're good. And there you go. You have it on the iPhone. It does feel great. It feels slightly slimmer than the actual Apple bumper. It looks great. You get that same look. But again, the Apple bumper doesn't come in black and white. It comes in this gray and white. So you want that black and white look. That's a cool look to rock there. And taking a look at the side here. I don't know if my camera will really pick this up or not, but you can see there's a little bit of a seam along here. You can actually feel it a little bit. Very slight amount of flash along the side here. And taking a look at the bottom left-hand corner here, you can see there's a little bit of flash in the bottom corner there. Not bad. We're really getting at the point here where we're nitpicking. But these are the subtle differences that make the difference between an expensive case and a not so expensive case. So that's really what we're pointing out here, guys. Are these bad cases? Absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with these bumpers whatsoever. They're great. I've been rocking this one for a few days now. I really like it. And, I really love bumpers lately, like I mentioned. You also don't get quite as much lay on the table design with this one as you do the Apple bumper. But again, we're kind of nitpicking there because, there's a slight more amount of rubber around the edge of this one than there is on the SW Box. But again, Not a big deal. For $4.20, you really can't beat this, guys. So big thanks to the very cool people over at SW Box for sending this one out to me. And again, before I forget to mention the buttons, the sleep wake button feels just like the Apple bumper. Really super easy to press. You just barely have to tap it. Really nice tactile feel. Not a problem at all. Volume up and down, same thing. Very, very easy to press. Not a problem whatsoever. And the vibrate switch is actually a little bit easier to get to than on the Apple bumper because it is slightly, not quite as thick on this one as it is on the Apple bumper. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much going to do it for my review on the SW Box bumper cases. These are available from swbox.com. There will be a link to their site right down there in the bottom bar, so make sure you head over and check them out for the bargain basement price of $4.20. You can pick up, a few of these, rock a few different colors here and there, and like I said, you can buy 5 of these things for the price of 1 Apple bumper. 6 probably for the price of 1 Apple bumper. So cool beans. They're dirt cheap and they work great. What more could you really ask for, guys? Cool beans. Thanks to the very cool people again over at SW Box for sending these out. Make sure you head over to the site and check them out. And we'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Cool beans. Rock on.